Hello everyone. We are going to learn the topic XML and web service. So in today's interconnected world, different applications need to exchange information efficiently regardless of the platform or programming language used. So XML provides a standard way to store and transport data, while web service enable communication between different applications over the internet. So this presentation covers the fundamentals of XML, including XML structure, namespace, DTD, XML schema, export, and XSLT. So it also introduced web service, SOA and SaaS and web service technology stack. So by the end of this presentation, we will understand how XML and web service work together to support data exchange and application integrations. So next we see the introduction to XML. So in this slide, so this presentation covers the basic concepts. So XML and web service. So the slide is introduction to XML. The XML stands for extensible markup language. It is used to store and transfer data. So XML is both human readable and machine readable. User can create their own tags. So it is widely used. In web application and database. For example, student information can be stored in XML format. So next we see the XML document structure. So an XML document follows a specific structure. So it begins with the XML declaration. It contains one root element. So elements can have attributes and child elements. So all tags must be properly closed and well structured XML document is called well-formed XML document. So next, in the next slide, URI in XML. So URI stands for Uniform Resource Identifier. It identifies resource uniquely. It is used in XML namespace. It helps avoid naming conflict. So example include URL and URN. So next slide, XML namespace. The namespace help avoid conflict between elements having the same name. So declared using the XMLNS attribute, identified using a URI. So allow combining XML documents from different sources. So namespace improve organization and readability. So next, document type definitions. So DTD defines the structure of an XML document. It specifies allow elements and attributes, helps validate XML document, ensure consistency in document structures. So DTD act like a set of rules for XML. So next we see the types of DTD. There are two types of DTD, internal DTD and external DTD. So internal DTD defined within the XML format. External DTD stored in a separate file can be reused by multiple XML documents. So DTD validations helps identify structural errors. So next we see the introduction to XML schema. The XML schema, also called XST, is used to define XML document structures. So more powerful than DTD, support data types and namespace, provide better validation. So it improves data accuracy and reliability. So next we see the defining structure using XML schema. So XML schema allows defining elements and attributes. So creating simple and complex data type, applying restrictions on values, validating XML content. This ensure data correctness. So next, XML schema reuse. So schema reuse helps reduce duplications. So common component can be reused. Use, include and import features, makes maintenance easier, supports modular design. So this improves development efficiency. So next we see the document navigation in XML. The XPath is used to navigate XML documents. So it finds specific elements and nodes, supports searching and filtering, simplifies data retrieval. So the XPath is commonly used with the XSLT. So next, XML transformation. So XSLT is used to transform XML documents. So it converts XML into HTML text to another XML format. So use template and transformation rules helps display XML data in browsers. It improves presentation and formatting. So next we see the introduction to web service. Web service enable communication between applications. Use standard internet protocol. It supports distributed computing, allow data exchange across platforms. The XML is commonly used for data exchange. So next we see the software as a service. So SaaS delivers software through the internet. So no installation is required. Access to through web browsers. reduce maintenance costs. Example, Google Workspace, Microsoft 365. Next, the definition of web service. The web service are self-contained software modules. It supports machine-to-machine communication and accessible over a network, commonly use SOAP HTTP protocol. So they improve interoperability between systems. So next we see the characteristics of web service. The main characteristics include platform independence, reusability, loose coupling, interoperability, and easy integrations. These features makes web service flexible and scalable. So next we see the service interface and implementation. So the interface means define available operation. Implementation means contain the business logic. So WSDL is used to describe the service interface. So next SOA. SOA is an architectural approach where applications are built using reusable service. Benefits is better scale. The benefit of SOA is better scalability, easier integration, service reusability, flexible business process. Next, web service technology stack. The main components are XML. XML is for data representation, SOAP is for message exchange, WSDL is for service description, UDDI is for service discovery. So, and finally, the HTTP is the communication protocol. So, together they form the web service technology stack. So, the next slide. Quality, interoperability, and limitations. The quality of service. So it ensures reliability, availability, and security. Next one, interoperability. It allows communication across different platforms. And then we see the limitations. Performance. The limitations is performance overhead, security concern, increased complexity. So despite these challenges, web services are widely used in enterprise applications. So to conclude, XML provides a flexible way to store and exchange data, while web services enable communication between different applications. So technologies such as DTD, XML schema, XPath, XSLT, SOAP, and WSDL and SOA play an important role in building interoperable and distributed system. Thank you.